I've had folks who had no one in their life to appoint as proxy, or worse, people in their circle did not want to speak for them. In these cases, I've helped them make a POLST. I just wanted to check in on this. Are there any cons to that? So having a POLST without an advance directive.
So, yeah. So, first of all, for folks who don't have anyone in their lives or have people in their lives who aren't willing or able to participate as a healthcare proxy, there are fiduciaries and who can legally, you can sign your sort of bits and pieces of your sort of life's organization over to a fiduciary. A court can appoint a guardian. So those are two ways that someone without anybody in their lives who can take on this role of proxy can essentially get themselves a proxy. Again, fiduciary, or go through the courts and get guardianship. Each has their flavors and their issues, etc. But that's one part of your question, one answer to your question. But the other is, to your more specifically, no, it's fine if you don't have an advance directive, but you have a POLST. The POLST is the more durable of the two in a way, again, because it's signed by a physician and it's very concrete and very specific around medical intervention. So if that person filled out the POLST on their own free will, you helped them and guided them through it, and they've filled it out on their own free will, and a doctor talking to that person feels that the person has capacity, decision-making capacity, then that physician can of course sign the POLST, and that POLST should hold up just fine, with or without a companion advance directive document, with or without family members saying that yes, that's a good idea, or no, that's a bad idea, or whatever else. So the short answer is yes, keep doing that. Sounds like good, important activism, advocate work, helping them fill out the POLST. Just make sure you might want to attend if you can, attend the doctor's appointment with the person to make sure that that conversation you've had is reflected faithfully to the doctor before he signs the form, or as he's weighing whether he should sign the form. But once it's signed, that's good. Just make sure it's accessible. A POLST only is as good as something. You have to have access to the actual form itself, whether through the medical record or through in person, for it to be active, for it to actually work. But anyway, with all that satisfied, yeah, you're good.